Okay, so it's Matt from Barmy Army, so I'm here with Natalie and Shane. So Shane, first of all, and now a 1-0 defeat. Thoughts on the game?
I thought we did really well, especially first half. I thought we had them. If that goal goes in, Roebuck's pulled one out of the bag there. It's quality save in fairness, but that goes in, game's different. We go 1-0 in half time, and I think we'd have had them second half, maybe another 2 goals even. But do you know what? We've lost out to a brilliant save, brilliant goal from Weir in fairness. So I'll take positives from that. It was a good performance.
Okay, and same question to you, Natalie.
Obviously, going into that, I thought people were saying we're gonna lose 5-0. People were saying we're gonna get smashed. That wasn't a smashing to me. That was, if anything, us being very unlucky. I think, we should have scored that first one, but there was that Jackie one that went off the post. That's unlucky. And I think really, if you watched it back, they showed it was on the screen. She was getting kicked around the ankles and all that. In a different day, that goes in off the post, and then we're 1-1. And then what? They're rattled. And to be fair, I thought they were rattled first half. I think we, as a group, Barmy Army, everyone who comes, I think we did ourselves proud. I think we showed the way the women's game can grow. A lot of people are coming up going, great, what an atmosphere, oh my God. But are they saying that to City? Probably not. We heard 1 or 2 songs, City, but come on. Give it like you give it at the men's. It's the same game. Give it the same. The new signings, what can you say? Wow, she's brought in class. She's done me proud. Casey as well. She's done me proud. What can you say? She knows what she's doing. I hope she's here for a long time.
Yeah, so I'm just going to briefly touch on something, Shane, that Natalie mentioned. So we're looking at attendance and atmosphere. Obviously it's going to be difficult this season. However, if we can, as fans, lift the girls through atmosphere, get the songs going, get people involved, do you think that can hopefully, maybe lift the girls and carry us through a game where we may be struggling this season?
I think we proved it can do it last season, especially when we played some of the bigger teams. Like we said earlier, we went down to Arsenal, the atmosphere was brilliant that night. Leicester away, Tottenham away are all fantastic atmospheres, and compliments we've got as a group have been nothing but positive. So you've seen it down in the away stand today, the amount of fans that started chanting once it got going, everyone's in on it. So definitely the girls got a lift from it, and I think we can definitely be there for more this season and prove it for them. They'll get our backing always 100%.
Yeah. So Natalie, I'm going to ask you who shone for you today. Obviously, it was a narrow defeat. However, we did, collectively, I thought it wasn't a bad effort. Who stood out the most for you today?
Everyone. I know it's cliche, but Hayley Ladd in the midfield, in the defence, then the midfield. I thought Jane Ross did well, working the channels, laying the balls off. Abby Mack, wow. There was times where I thought, bloody hell, they're going to score here. Abby Mack holding the line, you can't beat me.
No, she's everywhere.
I just think, it's like what Shane said, I think it does give him the extra percent. Maybe it's because she's playing City at the Etihad, gives them the extra percent, but I just think all fans need to know that don't underestimate it. Don't be this kind of thing. It's a football game, and if people took what we're doing, and I know they are little bits, but if they took it properly, like we're selling out buses and we're going and more and more coming, that's the way it should be.
So what we're saying is, basically, guys, turn up in your numbers, keep singing your songs. Just before we go, Shane, I'm going to ask the same question. So who do you think stood out for us today?
I think I agree with Nat. I'll be probably the man of the match for us, or player of the match even. All the new signings did really well. I think Lotta looked a little bit shaky at times, but she's young, she'll grow with time. So I think she's a good fit for the left back position. Hayley Ladd was pretty much solid all game. Like Nat said, Jane held the ball up well, laid people off. But if I go back to some of the sort of existing crop of players as well, I thought Jess and Leah did really well in the wide areas. Some of the crosses Leah was putting in again were just fantastic. She put the ball in for Ross when we nearly scored. So if Leah keeps doing that, we'll get goals this season easily. And not many people probably thought we would, but I think we're going to be a force this season. I think we're not going to win it. I don't think. I'd love it if we did, but we're going to give it a good go, I think.
Yeah, plenty to work with, I'd say.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, lovely. That's it for me. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we will see you next game at the Arsenal game on the 16th of September.